Hey guys, you've tuned into Money Control. I'm Manisha Gupta, and if you thought food inflation was a concern, monsoon seems to be taking headlines right now. Well, remember, monsoon was supposed to have an onset in Kerala earlier this time around from its due date of 1st of June. We have those forecasts coming in from IMD and IMD forecasters telling us that the monsoon onset in Kerala on 20th of May is set on 27th May. Clearly, it seems to be those Kerala that is the criteria has not been. Now, what is the criteria for it called an in Kerala? Nearly 60% of weather stations in Kerala have to have a rainfall of around 2.55 mm or more for consecutively 2 days. That hasn't happened until now. We do understand from the IMD's latest report that till Thursday, that is till yesterday, only 33% of the weather stations saw any significant rainfall, and today as well seems to be a same day. So for it to be called a monsoon onset, you have to see that rainfall today or tomorrow, and then for 2 days to be called an onset of monsoon. It does look like that we are going to be, after all, getting into the first week of June before we call it an onset of monsoon. Even as it was going to be an early monsoon onset, which it is not now, the onset itself was not going to be strong. It was supposed to be a weak onset. And as the IMD has been telling us, that the progress also was supposed to be slightly on the slower side. So even as the monsoon movement was very fast from 16th of May to 20th or 22nd of May, since then there has been a bit of a stalling in sense of monsoon is the reason it has not really hit the coastal regions in the Indian market there. So that really seems to be bothering the markets. Even as there have been food concerns, food inflation has been on the higher side. There is one thing that every expert and analyst has been talking about, and that is that we're looking at good food crop. If the monsoons are good, we could be looking at the food prices coming down further. Now that if is something that really seems to be hinging on whether or not we see a good monsoon. At this point in time, as I said, the expectation is that we are spilling it over in the first week of June, or even slightly delayed for the monsoon to be called an onset of monsoon. Well, yes, there was this whole progress report that we also prepared on how the monsoon usually moves from one city and one state to another. And it was expected to come to Mumbai, Maharashtra by 6th to 10th of June. But all of that seems to be slightly delayed as of now. Even as the other parameters, whether it's about the Indian Ocean dipole, or whether it's about the El Nino impact, all of that is still on, and that perhaps could be supportive. But is the month of June going to be a good one? That has become a question mark. We were talking to SkyMet earlier also, and they said that the first half of this monsoon is not expected to be very strong. It will not come with a bang, but the second half of this monsoon is expected to be, in any case, goes. So June and July as months are not looking to be very, will not see very heavy monsoon. August and September in comparison are expected to be heavy monsoon months. So in any case, we were working with that forecast come in from the forecasters. But at this point in time, the way things are looking is slightly worrying. It is still going to be a normal monsoon is what SkyMet and IMD tell us. There could be a catch up onto this one. But the monsoons having missed its onset date is slightly worrying for the forecasters at this point in time. That table really tells you on what the monsoon has been in the last few years. Well, after 2018, where we were just about normal, 19 and 20 were really wet years. We saw monsoon way above the normals. Last year, that is 2021, even as it was 99% of an LPA, but that really came at about in the month of September. June was a deficient month, so was July. August saw some pickup, and September was a delayed month. You saw heavy monsoon. The monsoon withdrawal actually came in the month of October itself. So, well, things can change. Geographical distribution, monthly distribution are things to watch out for as well. And we will keep getting you those updates about onset of monsoon and the progress as well as we move from here.